All right, Bitcoin futures, will they have more legitimacy trading at the CME? Jonathan Hoenig at CapitalistPig.com joins us now. Jonathan, great to see you. You know, you look at this, I'm so mesmerized by this whole thing. And I just wonder, is this going to slow down the volatility of Bitcoin being on the CME? Is it going to change anything about this? I don't even know what to call it. I don't want to call it an investment. I don't want to call it a currency. Bitcoin.
You can call it a bubble. You call it a bubble, Jerry. It's exactly what it is. This is a bubble. You don't see instruments go up 2,000% in just 1 year in any normal economic environment. The problem is that at the top of a bubble, no one thinks it's a bubble. The fact, however, that futures and I shouldn't say options, but futures are trading both at the CBOE and the CME, to me says that not only is the asset starting to become more commercialized and more legitimate, but it's a little later in the game, Jerry. I mean, this is nothing. These futures are nothing that would have been introduced a year or 2 years ago. It's only after the huge move, and that's why I think this is more like the 6th or 7th inning of Bitcoin rather than the 1st or 2nd.
So, but when you say that, I'm thinking you're looking at a game like a 9 innings, right? That this is early days for Bitcoin. Do you see it being a big winner over a long period of time?
Well, there's two different elements here, Jerry. There's blockchain technology, which does have a tremendous future, and then there's also a question of Bitcoin. So it's almost like going back to 1999, and I do think we're starting to see shades of 1999. Is this going to be, you know, Pets.com, which went bankrupt, or will it be Priceline.com, which of course came back to huge success? That's what is yet to be determined. But when you see, Jerry, companies start to go up 200% in just 1 day because they've announced they've made a blockchain or a Bitcoin acquisition, as we're starting to see some penny stocks do. To me, again, that says that we've reached euphoria and we're near the end of the game.
You know, I heard about a young man who took all the money his grandmother gave him and put it into Bitcoin and was like a millionaire instantly. It's those kinds of stories, true or not, those kinds of stories that fuel even more speculation in this. And what I'm wondering, you say, maybe not Bitcoin, but certainly blockchain. What is it about blockchain you like so much?
Well, it is a viable technology, much as the internet was in 1999. You know, we knew it was coming, Jerry, although the technology hadn't yet been completely developed. That's the same thing with blockchain. But it's very likely that blockchain will be successful and the price of Bitcoin will not necessarily follow suit. In fact, and I think you alluded to this prior, what we're going to start to see is Bitcoin get less volatile. That's what futures do. Futures contracts do. The contract becomes less volatile. So I think that the glory days, if you will, of Bitcoin, if they're not over, but they're nearing the end given this latest development.
Jonathan Hoenig, thanks for getting up so early for us. We appreciate it.
My
Thank
pleasure,
you.
Jerry. Be well.
You too.
I appreciate the enthusiasm as well.